Hello, good and welcome to Henry Money Making class. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can actually be able to use Dash for arbitrage. In the previous video, I showed you the functionalities of Dash and then the stuff that Dash can actually be able to do. Then I think the only thing I would just want to talk about briefly, which I know I didn't really treat much in that video, is how you can earn. You can earn here by referring friends, and then another way too, you can also be able to you gain points, and when you gain points, you can actually be able to redeem the points that's here. Let's see, you can be able to redeem your points, and yes, so you earn rewards. This place here, earn rewards. So with this, click on earn rewards. So with the points you have available, you can be able to get airtime. So you can also be able to, let's see, pay bills. Yeah, pay bills. So you can pay bills with the points, and then TV subscription, electricity bills, or whatever, you can be able to buy them with your whatever amount it is. Okay, sorry, not exactly here. Um, just give me some time. So you click here, enter reward points, click on earn rewards, then click here, redeem points, and then if it's available, one of them will be highlighted if you can get your airtime, tokens, internet, or TV, whichever one it is. But right now, see, none of them is available. So my points are quite small. They can't do much for me. So going straight into arbitrage. So this is what we're simply going to do. Now remember I told you you have to transfer money to Ghana. So when you transfer your, let's say you fund your Nigeria account, you then have to choose the Ghanaian number, then you'll be able to withdraw it. But let me state this, for you to be able to do arbitrage with Dash, you will need a Ghanaian account for Dash and probably a Momo account. Now, I know that this might actually be a bit difficult for some persons, especially those in Nigeria. So, but one thing I can tell you is that you will have to look for somebody in Ghana for you to be able to do this, or you might have to contact somebody maybe who is selling a Dash account and then tell the person should create an account for you. So once the account is created, you can then be able to once the account is created, you can then be able to send to it. So when you receive, you put in the person's phone number who is already registered in Dash, the money is going to appear here. So once the money appears here, you can simply click on pay, which is at the bottom of here. You click on pay, and then you click on send money. So you type in the Ghanaian number that you want to send the money to. If you have the person's phone number, let me just type in a random number. Um, okay, so type in whatever it is, maybe 100. Okay, sorry, 233 to 98 CDs. And once I do this, this will come up. To ask me to send money, do I want to send to someone in Dash? Do I want to send to MTN Momo, to Vodafone Cash, to Airtel to Go, whichever of these I want to send to? That's exactly what they just want from me. So with this, it's very very simple. So the next thing you do is, let's say I choose Momo. It's Momo, I click and then continue. Choose any of those and click continue. The truth is I don't have up to 98. So here you can actually be able to see the fees. So and then you can click send now. Okay, let me do something so we can be able to see what the fees really looks like. Yeah, okay. So so see the fees is actually 0.4 CDs. Obviously they actually charge 4% for withdrawal. They actually charge 4% for withdrawal. Let me increase the amount to 10,000 CDs and see. And if we're going to have 40 for that, just to confirm our rates. Okay. So one of the things I'm seeing here is the higher the amount, you see we had 0.4 for 100. So if it was, looks like the highest they charge for 10,000 is just 10 CDs. So it's quite small anyways, quite small. So you click on send now. Now I actually don't have money, so it's not going to go through. But take note that there could come times whereby Dash will have issues with withdrawal. But what you need to understand is they will always process the payment, so you will have to be patient. Now, with this particular method, you can actually be able to make about 10 to 20K on a daily basis. On a daily basis, you could fund your account with 200,000, and then you just process it. Remember that for Nigerian accounts, actually, you can be able to if you feel you need a Dash Plus subscription, you can go for 3 million, 2 million. But what you need to understand is that for the Ghanaian account usually has the ability just to be able to send, has the ability to send, let me get it for you. Okay, sorry. The Nigerian account has the ability to send up to 3 million. That is if you're doing the 10,000 naira monthly plan, and then 2 million for the 2 million naira for the 5,000 naira monthly plan. So the choice is all yours, what you want. But what you have to keep in mind is the fact that so someone who is sending 2 million, of course, the person will definitely make more profit. Why the normal account is actually about I think 1 million. That's 1 million for the normal account is actually 1 million. So if you're doing anything more, you should know what you should be looking at. Now, looking here, this is Dash Plus subscription. And for Ghana, we have the Dash Plus subscription for Ghana. It's actually 50 CDs per month for Dash Plus, and Dash Black is 150 GHS per month. So this is approximately, it's about 15K, less than 15K, let's say about 13K. Let's say, let's we calculate this 150 CDs times, let me use 93. That's about 13K or approximately 14K for this. And this other one that is 50 GHS, this is 5,000 limits. And while this one is so while this other one, it's, so that's about 4,000 naira in a month. And then what are they offering you? So for this one, 5,000, no charges on all local payment or month long. Why for this one, let's see what they're offering you. But for Dash Black, they actually offer you up to 10,000 GHS. Up to 10,000 GHS. No charges on local payouts, no withdrawal fees, and then have first access exclusive offers. So that's what you actually will be able to get. So with this, you can so whatever thing it is you're doing, since it's about 10,000 CDs. So let's just let me work with 10,000 CDs times. Actually, Dash charges about 79, so it's 800K. For me, if you know you have just one account running, you should just work with 800K. You might not need to do the Dash Black subscription on the Nigerian account. It might not be necessary because with this you have access to send about 800,000, which is not even up to 1 million, which you can be able to send. But if for the Ghanaian account, obviously you need to do the subscription. So if you are able to make with 800,000, is sending 800,000. Obviously, you would have. Let us see what that will give us. Sorry. So if you're able to do 800,000, let's see how many CDs that will give us. And of course, they actually charge 3% fee. So let's say times 0.03. That's okay. Plus 800. That means 824, 824,000. Because I'm doing this so that they can be able to collect their fees actually. Um, so if I'm to pay, send money to a Ghanaian. Okay, so let me take note that I'm putting 233. Take note that I'm actually putting 233 for me to get the Ghanaian number. So 82400. So today is actually about 10,000 CDs. Though, okay, let's just put 800,000. So this is what you're supposed to get with 800,000 actually. If you click on continue, then you choose, you send it to the person's Dash account. So now for a case like this, they require the person to have a Dash account when sending. So you send the money from this Nigerian Dash account to the Ghanaian Dash account. So once the money reflects, so the person gets, I'm sorry, let's let's see that again. So we said 800,000. So you can see that transaction cost is actually 24,000, but the person is actually going to receive what, 10,104 CDs. That's what the person is going to receive. So obviously you might have to fund the extra 24,000 there. So if you had it, that would have gone. So the next thing now you need to realize, okay, so when I get it in Momo, what do I do? When I get it in my other account, what do I do? That's exactly why I told you. Yes, of course, some persons will tell you, okay, go to Binance and all that. Now we had let's we had let me put down the calculator the amount of CDs that we actually had. Um, okay, so I said 800,000. So for 800,000. So for 800,000. Okay, sorry, I wanted to get the equivalent of how much. If you want to see the amount that is to be exchanging to, you click on pay, which is at the bottom here. You click on pay here. So once you click on pay here, you click on send money, type in the phone number. So you see how much you get. So I wanted to, let's use our calculator, 10,104. So let's say 10,104 CDs. Now this is for 800,000. I'm going to show you how to do your exchange. So on our account here, let's imagine we've sent out 10,400, 10,104. So if we've actually sent that, we'll go over to Binance and then you look for someone who can actually be able to buy. But please take note. Take note. I'm only showing you this here just so you can be able to see your profit margin. But on a norm, there are lots of persons who don't want to deal with they don't want to deal with anything Dash because Dash can be a bit slow. Now there are several options here for you to use Dash. I will show you all of them. The first one here, you can see it here, Dash app. I'm using Dash app. So for Dash app, you'll be buying at what rate? You can see the person's rate here is 7.05. So if this is what you want, fine. But that amount is too small. Um, I will just assume that this person has up to the amount of this thing I'm looking for, 10,104. This is actually 143.3.19. So we're going to take note of that 143.3.19. 143.3.19. Sorry, 143.3.19. So I'm going to go to Nigeria and then see how what this will actually give us. So for $1,000 is obviously about 500,000. I don't want to waste time. No, no, no. What we are dealing with is about 800,000. So this, yeah, 800,000. So based on our capital. So 1433.19. Now look here. What can you see? We are dealing, how much do we have? We have 8199. So it means in using 800,000, you'll be making 19,000. Now, the moment you notice dash withdrawals have started working, what do you do? If you have 200,000, run the first one, come again, run again second time, run again third time. So let's imagine you're making 19,000 naira. Let's imagine you're making 19,000 naira. Um, you can be able to see from here that with just on one account, you're making 19,000. If you are able to get up to three, four accounts, in fact, this is almost like 20,000. If you're able to get four accounts, probably you make about 80k in a single day. That's the truth. You make about 80k in a single day if you have up to four accounts. So in that scenario, you would might likely want to go for the Dash Black subscription, which is actually about 3 million. So let's say 800 times 3. So maybe you want to make about 60k. That's exactly what the scenario is. You see how profitable this is, even if you wanted to sell to somebody using Dash, and then you come over here and then you make your cool profit. So that's 20k when you expend the whole money there. Now we looked at Dash payment, right? The next one I want us to look at is if you're making use of Dash. So now this time around, I'm going to choose Momo and then let us see. But remember that if you're using Dash, it seems way simpler for some persons. Yeah. So it seems way simpler for some persons. Like you want to use Dash, so you do it immediately. That's the thing. But if you're using Momo, this is what you will need to understand. If it's Momo that you're using. So let's go back again. If it's Momo that you want to use, and then we are dealing with 10,000 GHS. Let's probably want to buy several times anyways. Okay, so let me just work with this person here who is okay. Let me choose something larger. Okay, yeah, let me work with this person. I know we are dealing on 10,104. Now you're going to have what 151031. So this means that you have 1510.31. So let's go over and sell 1510.31. So let's get back to Nigeria. So sell. Remember, it's sell by 800,000 again. So this is it. So with 1510.31. Now, so you see here that you're going to make 864. What this simply means is that you will make a whooping 64,000. Even if Dash was to deduct fees, you will still be making 64,000. Is this not awesome? Now, so it's evident that with this, you can be able to make some very cool profit. I mean, extremely good profit. But just like I said to you earlier on before, that if you want to use this, you have to get the right timing for withdrawals on Dash. And then once you find out that it's functioning, you can put your 200,000 three times, four times, five times, as depending on number of Momo accounts you have. So if it's just one you have, just well, this 64,000 is even for one account, obviously. So if you have three accounts, it means you'll be making about 200,000 naira on a daily basis. But that's if you're actually able to get the right timing. So that's exactly the way it goes. So the next thing I will want to show you guys. Okay, so I think I've shown you how to do all the transfers. Let's see Dash again. So So I've shown you exactly what to do on Dash. Now, so you've seen how to send your monies. You come here. But please remember, I told you, I warned you, and I told you most merchants don't want to do that. Well, my plan is I have a particular merchant who I know that for some of you who might say, okay, fine, can we be able to send this money to I've already worked everything out. Can we be able to send money to somebody in Ghana? I have someone in Ghana, well trusted. You don't have anything to be scared of. So you send the money to the person, and then the money gets to the person. In fact, just see it like you're sending money to me. You send the money, and then once the money is received, even if it takes a long time, the moment Dash notifies you, this money has already been processed. You can just chat me up. After you send the money, you can do a screenshot. The moment Dash notifies you, this money has just been, you can just chat me up instantly, and then I'll be able to attend to you. So what the person will simply do is the person, but I'll do this only for those who um once the money has been received, but because it's taking time, obviously you would not get the same rate as Binance. You will not get the same rate as Binance. That's the truth. It's going to be something lower. Yeah, you will get something lower on Binance. But what matters is that you're making profit. Because if you go to Binance, people are going to appeal, their account could get blocked. Unless if you want to sell to normal people who are using Dash and all that. But please do not forget the fact that there are fees of I showed you that for 800,000 you'll be charged a fee of 24,000 naira. So you should be able to understand what that means. But if you're sending directly to Momo, that's good. So this is actually a beautiful opportunity, something like really cool. So imagine you're making on a daily basis. Let's imagine you're making 40,000 naira. 40,000 naira. Man, that's really cool. But I'm still thinking of a third package. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of another package for some persons. Maybe for those who don't have access to be able to get a Ghanaian account. You don't have access to get a Ghanaian account. What we can simply do for you is I would work with, this is optional. The profit will be split. Get somebody in Ghana. The profit will be split on a daily basis. So every amount you do, the person is taking a percentage. That way, everybody is happy. But just like I told you, I always work with trusted people. I'll be in control of everything, and you don't have anything to be scared of. So if you feel comfortable with that pattern, fine for you. If you're not able to get a Momo account, so thank you very much. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please click on the subscription button, and do have a great day. Thank you.